So I wanted to go over something that I saw back in early January, and now I know what the cause was. Specifically, it was the end of January, and I was at my bank, and this couple, this lovely Hispanic couple, older individuals, probably in their 50s, they were having a lot of trouble accessing their bank account, and they couldn't figure out why. And it was really difficult to understand why. I was eavesdropping, honestly, and so I was confused, and even the teller, the woman who was the teller, was confused why their bank account was no longer accessible by them. And so they went through all of this complex stuff. The teller brought out some paperwork to get it covered and try to get them their money, but they couldn't figure out what was wrong. And then recently in the news, it's been revealed why that may have happened. See, this was the end of January, right after Trump was inaugurated, and his team started filing in. Turns out the Trump administration and members of the Trump administration were taking the names and information of legal immigrants, people who had come here through the proper channels legally, and was putting them on what's called the death list. Now, this is not a list of people who need to die or hunted down or anything. These are people who the government has verified that they are in fact passed away, and it removes their information from banks, from voting access databases, from credit databases, essentially throwing their lives into chaos if they are not in fact passed away. And it's come out in the news recently that apparently the Trump administration did this to 6,000, maybe 6,500 individuals, all of whom were legal immigrants who came to this country legally, who did all of the necessary steps, and were basically just declared dead with the signage of a pen. And that is cruelty. That is cruelty and chaos, to throw people's lives into absolute disorder, to declare them dead when they are not in fact dead. And I want to be clear, based on the research that I've done about this is not exclusive to immigrants. This can be done to anyone. If the government feels that you are an activist or a dissident that they don't like, they can just take your name, take your social security number, and put it on the death list and throw your life into chaos. This is the anarchy, the cruelty and chaos which we are now dealing with under this Republican administration.